In detail. The Muslims all over the world celebrate Miladun Nabi, or the birthday of Prophet Muhammad, today. The occasion inspires Muslims to pause, take stock of their own lives, and reflect upon the standards the Holy Prophet had established by way of example. The occasion also serves as a reminder that the Prophet faced greater trials and tribulations in his life, yet he never allowed anger and hatred to determine his actions. President Mahinda Rajapaksa has said that the teachings of Prophet Muhammad would help in the development process. In a message to mark Prophet Muhammad's birthday, the President said he was looking forward to the spirit of amity and brotherhood preached by the Prophet in building a new Sri Lanka of tolerance, understanding and reconciliation, and thereby helping the development process. Miladun Nabi is celebrated as a national festival in Sri Lanka. This year it is celebrated at Calcutta in Batticaloa, focusing on the religions and cultural practices of the Muslim population in the area. The President noted that this year's celebration is a happy event for the Muslims as democracy and peace has been established in the country. In his message, Prime Minister Ratnasiri Wickramanayake said, Prophet Muhammad is a great teacher who established peace and coexistence among humanity. He noted that virtuous men who can remain in the hearts of people for centuries are very rare, and that Prophet Muhammad is such a heroic character. All candidates contesting from the United People's Freedom Alliance receives blessings from the multi-religious clergy. The candidates visited the Jai Shri Mahabodhi in Anuradhapura to receive blessings. They participated in the religious ceremonies under the patronage of President Rajapaksa. This is the first general election to be held since peaceful environment created with the routing of terrorism. The securing of multi-religious blessings before embarking on the election campaign is an example to all political parties. Candidates contesting from the Freedom Alliance from all districts joined in receiving the blessings of the Jai Shri Mahabodhi. A religious program to invoke blessings on the candidates was organized at Sri Kadiresan Kovil in Anuradhapura. Hindu candidates participated in this ceremony. Christian candidates of the Freedom Alliance were engaged in religious observances at St. Joseph's Cathedral in Anuradhapura. They received the blessings of the Catholic clergy to engage in their election campaign successfully. Islamic religious observances were organized at the Mohideen Jummah Mosque to bless the candidates of the alliance. President Rajapaksa undertakes a visit to the Beliatta and Mulikilgira electorates. He made the sudden visit to the two electorates last afternoon, soon after the nominations closed. The President received the blessings of the Mahasangha at the Vajragiri Vihara in Thangala. He had a brief cordial discussion with members of the Mahasangha. Thereafter, he joined in milk rice dansalas organized in Beliatta, Gatamana, Veerakatia and Madamulana. It was organized in connection with the handing over of nominations by the Freedom Alliance candidates, replacing processions which were a usual feature. It is a concept of Namal Rajapaksa. In addition, the President joined in a Shramadana and blood donation campaigns. He discussed problems of the people of the Malgama Tsunami village at Sinimodara. The people urged the President to solve their water problem. The President took the initiative to find an immediate solution. The President also inspected the computer laboratory of the Nihiluwa Mahavidyalaya in Thangal. Thereafter, he opened the office of the Blue Force. The President extended his warm greetings to Chamal Rajapaksha and Namal Rajapaksha, who are contesting the elections from the Hambantota district. Nominations have closed and candidates have now taken to campaigning. There are 7,358 in the fray. 24 political parties and 310 independent groups are vying for 196 seats in the 7th Parliament. Returning officers announced the candidates in the fray after the 1-hour period granted to raise objections immediately after the nominations closed last afternoon. 43 nominations of 37 independent groups and a political party for several districts were rejected. In comparison to the last general election, a high number of independent groups are in the field. 836 candidates are contesting from the Colombo district for 19 seats. 567 are in the fray for the election of 18 representatives from the Gampaha district. 10 members will be elected from the Kaluthara district and 481 are in the field. 12 members will be elected for the Kandy district from among 465 candidates. 216 are vying for 5 seats in the Matale district. 7 representatives from among 300 will be elected for Nuarelia. In Gaul, the number in the fray is 260. They are contesting for 10 seats. In Matara, 8 representatives will be elected from among 231 candidates. 190 are competing for 7 seats in Hambantota. The Jaffna district will elect 9 representatives. 324 are in the fray. The Wani district has 253 candidates competing for 6 seats. Batikalo will elect 5 representatives from among 360 candidates. The Diga Madula district has 660 candidates vying for 7 seats. 4 representatives will be elected from Trincomalee. The number of candidates is 217. 558 candidates are contesting the Kurunegala district for 15 seats. Puttalam will elect 8 members. There are 297 candidates. In Anuradhapura, there are 240 candidates vying for 9 seats. 232 are contesting in Polonnaruwa for 5 seats. Badulla will elect 8 members from among 187 candidates. 144 candidates are contesting Monaragala for 5 seats. 10 representatives will be elected from the Ratnapura district and 338 candidates are in the fray, while the Kagala district will elect 9 members from among 264 candidates. You're watching Prime News and still here at home. 2 new records have already been established in the country's electoral history. It has been established with some 836 candidates contesting in Colombo and 66 political parties and independent groups contesting from the Diga-Madula district. Elections officials said that 22 political parties and 16 independent groups have fielded 22 candidates, each in the Colombo district. The number of MPs to be elected is only 19. However, in the Ampara district, the list will be the longest ballot paper. There are 66 parties and independent groups contesting the district. They have fielded 660 candidates. Women of the Gampaha district are rallying round the United People's Freedom Alliance, sans any party differences. A large group of women of the Gampaha district pledged their unstinted support to the Freedom Alliance yesterday. The event took place under the organization of Western Provincial Councillor Shalita Vijayasundara. The meeting was presided by Basil Rajapaksha. Mr. Rajapaksha said that the President cannot discharge his work solely with executive powers. He needs a 2/3 majority to fully implement the Mahinda Chintana extended version to the letter. There he said that it is the duty of the people